or if you're going to watch this at a later note, I wish you a powerful motherfucking day. It's Savage Saturday, which means that this day is dedicated to us savages. The title of today's live event is What Can I Do For You? Before I explain what I can do for you, I want to share more about who I am, a little bit more about who I am. If you and I meet for the first time today, then I would like to introduce myself. I am not yet another bald, muscular guy on the internet claiming that if you buy my training programs, you as well can look as shredded as I do. That's not what I am about. My name is Richard. I am 42 years of age. I'm originally from Sweden. I have spent the last 17 years of my life in Miami, coaching individuals to go from a beginner to a savage, using a few pieces of equipment such as a kettlebell, a sandbag, a mace, or a sledge. I loved this profession so much. From the beginning, when I moved to Miami, I had a very clear direction and trajectory of where I wanted to take this type of fitness that I wanted to offer. As you know, the entire fitness industry is pretty effed up. It's all about influencers that are on all kinds of performance enhancing drugs, pushing you to invest in their protein powders and chemical shitstorms. So I never wanted to be training or have training or personal training be about that type of 5x8 sets and you do this and that's back and by Tuesday and chest and try Thursday. No. I was fostered in the military. I am an Arctic Ranger from the northern part of Sweden. I have served and been deployed in Afghanistan. So this type of knowledge about how I can mentally and physically rely on my performance at any given time and in any given environment. This was the direction that I wanted to take personal training. I wanted to offer something completely unique. So how did this look like? Well, first and foremost, it took me a long fucking time to get my very first client. It took me years to find the type of client that I wanted to have. My first client, her name is Wendy, and I had her for 16 years straight. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:30 in the morning, I was committed to her because she was my very first. She then introduced me to my second, and from there on, it was just up and up and up. But what I stuck to was the same type of training methodology. Outdoors, despite it being 85 degrees Fahrenheit and 85% humidity, we crushed it. We made sure that all sessions, despite Miami's extreme temperatures and humidity, and sometimes extreme rainfall, we were out. We were doing savage training. So that laid the foundation for my profession as a personal trainer, the most sought out Swedish bald guy in Miami. I don't know if there's many, but I was at least one of them, to be really humble. And I had a great time training clients. Then I realized that I wanted to reach more savages. I see like this is an opportunity for more men to come together. And the type of training that I offer is based upon high volume type of repetitions, which means that in one session, a client or you as my client will do 300 to 400 repetitions using a few pieces of equipment and doing a few types of movements. I wanted to reach more men globally. That's where the Savage Army came about, a global brotherhood of like-minded individuals, just like you and me, who want to align with the savage that already exists within me. You may ask yourself, like the Viking pictures that I use, of course it's generated by AI, I haven't taken a picture of a Viking. They sometimes have half their face as a normal civilian and half their face as a battle-scarred Viking. The symbolic focus that I have with this is that within each you and I, within each and every one of us, there is a provider and there is a protector. There's a provider for our family unit and there's a protector of our family unit. I want to focus on you becoming the absolute protector of your family unit, where you can rely and your family can rely on you. Your mental and physical capacity is at a high level because you have pushed yourself so many times through these high volume training programs. So To make a long story short, Miami was a fantastic opportunity to coach individuals on a one-on-one basis. But now, as the Savage Army grew to where we are today, where we're close to 2 million savages around the world that is united in the Savage Army, now I can really reach the masses with the high volume type of training based upon these few pieces of equipment, such as one kettlebell, one Savage sandbag, and one mace or a sledge. These three tools are the ones that I use all the fucking time. So I started with a mace belt training program because at the time, swinging steel around my body was very, very new to many of us. It caught interest. It caught my attention at first because it looked so, in one way, crazy. In one way, oh, okay, I can see how your body is moving in the transverse plane, how I'm dynamically stretching out my muscles in a way where I'm also developing full range of motion in my shoulders. Like, there was a lot of benefits to it. I could already tell, but I didn't know how to use it. So do not make the same mistake as I did when I first invested in my mace and I bought a 20-pound mace thinking I'll wing this. I can do, I'm pretty freaking strong. I'm so happy that I made it out alive from that initial 2, 3, 4, 5 months. I wanted to become so good at it, seeing other people on Instagram swinging that steel, and it looked so primal and also so like, it spoke to me. So my first training program was the Mace Belt training program. When I first started off, there was no tutorial videos on how to actually perform a shield cast, how to perform a 10-2, how to perform a shield cast into a kneeling uppercut. All of these things I included in the Mace Belt training program. So in the Mace Belt training program, there are 10 movements, all with videos of myself showcasing you how to perform it. The Mace Belt training program started off with day 1 to day 30. So clear structure, what to do day 1, 2, 3, and so forth, all the way up to 30. The initial savages that bought that program maybe 4 or 5 years ago, they were like, okay, this is exactly what I needed. And now they have progressed in getting the Mace Belt training program 2.0. They have adjustable maces. They are definitely using this one program for life. And this is something that I like. And this is the type of feedback that I have received from a lot of you savages who have invested in my training programs, is that you can utilize this for so many years. When you're done with your day 30, you can go back to day 1, but this time you will do so with a heavier kettlebell or a heavier mace belt or a heavier Savage sandbag. So the Mace Belt training program 2.0 is live at thesavagearmy.com. It is one of the most sold programs, but so is the kettlebell training program. That was my second program that I created. So the kettlebell training program 1.0 is basically featuring fundamental movements and a few more advanced movements. So this is a great beginner's kettlebell training program. It comes with tutorial videos on how to utilize the movement. It comes with day 1 to day 30 in a completely structured way for you to realize, like, this is what I should do. All I have to do is show up with my kettlebell and perform day 1 to day 30, and then we are fucking done with that day. Then I created the kettlebell training program 2.0 and then 3.0. Right now, in this live, you will see that there is one tagged product, and that is the kettlebell system, which is including the first, the second, and the third. All training programs for kettlebell, for you to go from a beginner to a savage, is what the kettlebell system is all about. So check that out at thesavagearmy.com, or if you can find it here in this live, it's a tagged product. It's called the kettlebell system. Then I felt as if, you know what? I want to offer all 6 training programs to my savages. So I created a Savage Training Bundle. The Savage Training Bundle is basically the kettlebell training program 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, the Mace Belt training program, the sandbag training program, and one program that is called 100 Savage, which is 100 high volume training sessions based upon these 3 tools. That is included in this Savage training bundle. So it's 250 sessions, 1 year of training. It is absolutely crazy. Then I realized, like, there's so many things that I would like to do within this field of mine. I offer you right now training products so that you can go from at your home from not having a structure, not having a clear way of going about things, to having day 1 to day 30 perfectly laid out for you. The Kettlebell Training Program 2.0 and 3.0 also includes a warm-up, it includes a main workout, and it includes a breath work practice. Breath work practice means that after you have concluded your entire workout, you are sitting your ass down and following a breathing method, a breath work practice. This will help you calm your nervous system down, because every type of training is to some extent a stressful factor to our body. So by sitting down after you have done your hard work, you will cultivate further gratitude for you accomplishing yet another day, and you will also aid in recovery. Breathing is absolutely essential, and this is part of every program that I offer. So the training programs, along with the Savage sandbags that you can also find at thesavagearmy.com, comes in 3 sizes, the 100, 150, and 220 pounds. I don't sell many 220 pounds, so if you're one of them, you definitely know that I got your back here, because we have a few of those in stock still. But at thesavagearmy.com, I have created like a menu system where when you first visit, you will be able to buy 1 training program for $45. You can buy 3, the kettlebell system, which is including 3 kettlebell training programs for $97, or get the whole bundle that includes 6 for $145. Then you will see the bundle plus a Savage sandbag for $197. And then you will see something very interesting, the Savage Training Camp in Stockholm. This will take place November 28th to the 30th. November 28th to the 30th this year in Stockholm, which is my hometown and my home country. This has been a dream of mine to host an event in Stockholm ever since I've been abroad for so many years, come to realize like, hey, Sweden and Stockholm, it's not so freaking bad after all. And then coming back and living in Stockholm, there is so much that I want to offer savages who live abroad, who would like to come to Stockholm, where we host this 48-hour event, where you get to learn how to utilize the mace, the sandbag, and the kettlebell, learn 30 movements altogether, plus have a total of 7 hours of training. So both knowledge, you will walk away with training, learning how you're actually mentally and physically capable of so much more than you believe in. You will walk away with 100-pound Savage sandbag as well, and you will walk away with the official backpack of the Savage Army, which is a waterproof backpack. I think it's 40 or 45 liters. I'm going to double check with my partner, which is Rockagator in Utah, United States. They have provided so many different kinds of waterproof backpacks. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. I am sipping on some coffee. I am currently in my dear friend's house together with another dear friend of mine here in Lisbon, Portugal. We are going to be here for a total of 4 days together. I have not spent so much time with these guys in a very long time, but I have known them for 17 to 22 years. My friend Pascal and I, we did our military service in the northern part of Sweden as Arctic Rangers when we were 18 years old. Then we served together in Afghanistan. Miguel and I have been partners. We have worked together, and I greatly appreciate their presence. So we're here, we're enjoying Lisbon, and thankfully Miguel is 100% Portuguese, so we know exactly where to go in Lisbon, and we eat some incredible food on a daily basis. So today we're actually going to do a barbecue outside of here. It's an amazing outdoor patio where he has one of those barbecues. I think it's called like a green egg or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. But back to the menu at thesavagearmy.com. I just heard one person invest in the a single training program. I don't know which one it was. I couldn't see that. Let's see. He grabbed, sorry about that. I had to just double check who invested in the kettlebell training program 3.0, and that was Mr. Craig from the UK. So thank you so much for your support, your trust, and your business. And I am here for you, and I look forward to be your guide on your Savage journey. So thesavagearmy.com is where you can invest in your high volume training program. So back to the type of offers that I want to also include and offer you so that you have a chance to see if this is something that you would like to do. So we have the single training program at 45. We have 3 training programs at 97. We have all 6 training programs at 145. We have a 145 training bundle plus a 100-pound Savage sandbag for $197. And then we have the 595 Savage Training Camp, which only has 7 spots altogether. We sold 1 2 days ago, so we only have 6 spots remaining. Once they are gone, the Savage Training Camp in Stockholm is packed. It is full. We will have such a good time there in Stockholm. We will do everything from visits out to the archipelago. We will do sauna and cold water immersions. We will train. You will walk away with so much knowledge for life and bonds and connections and network with other savages. Cheers to that. Then, after that, on the menu, on the little menu, the fine dining menu at thesavagearmy.com, there is an option where I will fly to wherever you live and train you for 5 days straight, 2 times per day. Included in this is my flight, my accommodation, 1 adjustable mace belt, 2 kettlebells, and 3 Savage sandbags for you. The price for this is $15,000. $15,000. Not everybody will be able to afford that. Absolutely true. But for some, it is not a lot of money. If you look upon the investment, I will come to you, train you for 5 days straight, 2 times per day, 10 sessions or 10 sessions altogether, and all the equipment included. And afterwards, you and I will have something what I call a daily check-in, where you get my private number and you and I will talk and I will coach you for a full year afterwards. That is included in the $15,000 price tag. However, we're not at the top of the value ladder yet. The very top offer that I have for you is a trip from Miami to Costa Rica. Miami to Costa Rica if you're based on that side of the Atlantic Ocean, or if you're based in Europe or on this side of the Atlantic Ocean, we offer Stockholm to Lisbon, Portugal. It is limited to 5 people. 5 people in Miami. We will take off in a private jet that hosts 8 people. So it will be me plus 5 people plus a videographer. We will arrive in Costa Rica. We will arrive to our villa, the villa we have for another 48 hours, which is including both private chef, masseuses. We will have sauna and cold water immersions. This per person costs you $50,000 for 48 hours. $50,000 for 48 hours. This is both from Miami to Costa Rica and Stockholm to Lisbon. This is obviously for a very few amount of savages out there. This is more for business management team that would like to come together and have me train each and every one of them. And of course, 12 months afterwards, you will get my personal private number as well so that I can continue coaching you. Is this a joke? No, this is not a joke. This is what I offer. So if you go to thesavagearmy.com, you will see 5, 6 different kinds of options on the menu. You will see a single training program. You will find a kettlebell training system. You will find the Savage Training Bundle plus our Savage sandbag. You will find the Savage Training Camp in Stockholm, and you will find the 2 services where I will fly to your destination, or we together will fly to a destination. That is what I offer you. And this is the type of profession that I have. And this is the title of today's episode. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them right now in the comment section, or if you're watching this at a later note, I look forward to communicate with you later. Good luck, bud. Not judging. No, I don't take it personal whatsoever. You're entitled to feel and think exactly what you are thinking. I live in my world, and here I can create whatever I want, and whatever I will want to have can be created by me. So I am free from any form of taking things too personal or personal at all. I appreciate your presence here in the Savage Army. And if that option of flying or I flying to you is not great for you, perfect. I have other great options for you as well. So if you have any questions for me, I'm always available at info@thesavagearmy.com. I will answer you within 48 hours. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them now in the comment section. Otherwise, we will continue this great live. I'm having half a cup left, so I'm definitely down to communicate and connect with each and every one of you. Where are you guys watching this live event from? Where are you located in the world? Let me know. I'm currently representing Lisbon, Portugal. Where are you located at? That would be fun to know. So kind of see how we are a global community of like-minded savages. Okay, we have Mr. 123 ABC. I do not know what your name is, but you are holding it down in Wales. I greatly appreciate your presence in the Savage Army. Wales is represented. Currently, Lisbon, Portugal is represented. Where else in the world are you watching this event from? We have Mr. Pascal Backström. He is in Portugal. Fantastic. So we have two savages representing the Savage Army in Portugal. That is absolutely fantastic. Where else in the world, you who are watching this video or live event, where are you watching it from? Where are you representing the Savage Army? Let me know in the comment section. This is good coffee. Funny story, here at the house of Miguel, my dear friend from Portugal, I said yesterday, I was like, Miguel, it smells almost like if the neighbor here is like constantly preparing coffee. It smells so good. He was like, well, actually, there is a coffee roastery. Is that how you say it? Coffee roastery? Like one click away from here. And I was like, what? We have to go and visit that place and buy a few like freshly roasted batches of coffee so I can take with me back to Stockholm. Absolutely. The thing is, he doesn't drink coffee. So for him, it's like, oh, I don't really like the smell of it. I'd rather have a energy drink. To each their own, man. I don't judge, but god damn it, when coffee smells like that, freshly roasted, where we can go and pick up a bag, I will definitely do so, 100%. All right, gents, so we have had a great live, almost 25 minutes in today's episode of the Savage Army series. That is an ongoing series. That's not like Netflix where we only have a season 1 and season 2. No, this is going to be forever. Whenever I feel like I want to connect with each and every one of you, I will jump on a live opportunity. By the way, do you guys like the mic setup here? Is the quality of the sound up to our standards? Let me know in the comment section, because this is a new addition that I invested in order for us to have the greatest experience and for me to have a little bit of a comfortable seating rather than sitting right up to my phone trying to have the best type of audio. So let me know if it's good or if it could be better. 3 a.m. wake up, about to hit the gym and do some Kadi Club. Excellent. Thank you so much, Michael, for sharing that and for already being on it and at it. The Kadi Club is a fantastic tool. If you don't know what it is, it's provided by a company called CK Maceworks in the United States. It's a small team that I greatly appreciate. I will, however, announce a new partnership with a provider here in Europe, because the products from CK Maceworks is shipped that over from the States to Europe. It was definitely not an option. It became way too expensive for so many of us who want to have a adjustable mace. We see the value of having an adjustable rather than buying fixed weight type of maces and sledges. So I will announce a new partnership shortly that I am very, very happy with. This is not a partnership where I am getting paid to promote their products. I love their products and I want to give them a lift when it comes to marketing. This is a small company that is based in France, and they do adjustable kettlebells, adjustable mace bells, adjustable kettlebells. Can you imagine that? I think it's going to be really interesting. So I'm going to test it out. I have received it in Sweden. I'm going to test it out and assure that they meet our high Savage Army standards. If not, I will thank them so much for the opportunity, but I am not fucking sharing anything that is not of the greatest value. If you haven't checked out the Savage training programs that I offer at thesavagearmy.com, go ahead and do so after this live. In this live, we also have a tag product of the kettlebell system. This includes 3 high volume training programs focusing on going from a beginner to a kettlebell savage. Kettlebell beginner to a kettlebell savage within 90 days. That is the greatest deal that I can offer you today. Audio is good. Thank you so much, Pascal, for confirming that. I greatly appreciate your presence. Michael says, honestly, using the mentality that you are wielding, weapon during combat is more than enough guide. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for your great feedback and energy. I greatly value your presence here in the Savage Army. So if you have any questions for me that you do not want to drop here, feel free to send me an email at info@thesavagearmy.com, and either myself or one of our team members will respond to you as soon as possible. I wish you a powerful Savage Saturday. I wish you a beautiful life. I wish you a beautiful time here with your loved ones. Until we speak again, have a beautiful Savage Saturday.